Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 8th grade concept of slope as unit rate. This is standard 8.4b in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 1 off the 2019 released STAAR test. If you have not done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So we've got Oscar buying lunch, and we've got 15 lunches, and that costs $33.75. And so I want to know how much it costs per lunch. So all I know right now is that it's $33.75 for 15 lunches. So what does it mean to get it for one lunch? Well, let's just divide up. Let's just take that 15. Let's go into $33.75 to find that unit rate, because we need to find the graph that best represents that. So 15 is going to go into 33 twice. It's 30. Let's bring that decimal. 37. Looks like it's going to be another 2 times. So that is going to be 30 again. Now we're looking better. 75. 15 goes into 75 5 times. All right, so $2.25 per lunch. Per lunch. All right. So we're going to look for per one lunch, but it's just assumed it's just per one lunch. And so how do we find slope? Well, remember our slope is our rise over run. That means it's our change in y that rises up and down. Change in x that runs side to side. Really just going to take 2 y coordinates, subtract them in the numerator, 2 x coordinates, subtract them in the denominator, and we're looking for this. We're looking for this $2.25 per lunch. So this first one looks pretty good, because it looks like it might be about $2.25 for one lunch. I'm looking at that point right there. Looks like, okay, so it looks like the only point that I can find that actually lands on an actual intersection is going to be this 18.8, right? So it's going to be 18 as my y, x is going to be 8. I'm going to use my 0, my origin, as my other pair, because watch this. If I just do 18 minus 8, or 18 minus 0, excuse me, as my second set of y coordinates, and 8 minus 0 is my second set of x coordinates, you just don't need to do anything. It's just 18 over 8. So let's just see what 8 goes into 18 twice. Yes. 16, that's 2. It goes in there 2 times. That's 16. 40, yep, goes into 5. All right, so 225. Can't see that there. 225 looks pretty good. Let's look at B. Well, I don't really see one that, maybe this 4. It's really close, so let's just pretend that lands. We can get a good estimate. 4 for 2. So really we're going to check our y coordinates, right? So it's 2, and we don't need to do the minus 0 because we're just going to use the origin. So over the x, right? If we do the minus 0, look, it just doesn't do anything for us. So it's just 1/2, 0.5. Not what we need, way too thin. Let's see what, oh my goodness gracious. Look at D. I'm just going to cross that one out. Look how shallow that is. We can't even get up to $2 for 8 lunches. It's not even $2. And this is a bit steep. Look at that. One lunch costs about $6.50, $7 right there for C. I'm looking for that $2.25. So after you kind of know what you're looking for, you can see that this is way too steep. One lunch costs about $6.50, maybe $7. So no, our answer here is A.